Hello, gorgeous ones. Amazing to have you here today. We are going to have a one-on-one deep dive conversation about the Millionaire Mindset Code. I am so thrilled and delighted to have you here today. Welcome to everyone that's here live. If you're watching on replay, hashtag replay. And if this is the first time that you're ever seeing one of my masterclasses, please let me know in the comments below, as it would be such a pleasure to personally welcome you. So today we are going to have a really honest conversation about where you are right now in your business. And this is a question that not many of you are prepared to have with yourselves. So I thought if I can give you some of the tools and some of the conversations for you to really have with yourself, it could be the one change that changes everything for you. I am so excited to have you here today. More than ever, there are millionaires being made online every single day. More than ever. The reason being, people are buying online more than they ever have before. And people are willing to pay for beautiful transformations. They are willing to pay for programs and digital products, masterminds, group coaching containers, one-on-one coaching. They are willing to pay for beautiful transformations. So today we are going to talk about your opportunity, your millionaire mindset code. Once you crack this code, and I know I say this so often, but nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to change your mindset for you. But once you, I'm talking to you, once you, gorgeous one, are able to crack this code, everything will change. I have had hundreds of clients that have gone through this millionaire mindset code, have really broken through their own beliefs, their own barriers, their own blocks, and have gone ahead to sell their offers very quickly and even better, effortless. It has been an effortless sale. So right now you have an enormous opportunity. You are your very own masterpiece. You are the one. You are the only one that can create $1 million mindset that then transfers into millions upon millions of dollars in your bank account. So right now I want you to take a really deep breath. And I am ready to have a very honest conversation with you. And I want you to feel like we're just sitting in a room together. I'm in your living room, you're here in my office. Maybe we are out having a walk, whatever it might be. This conversation is between you and I, and it has nothing to do with anybody else. To begin, you must stop comparing yourselves to others. If you truly are your very own masterpiece, you truly are the one, you are going to be the one that sets your family financially free forever. You must stop comparing yourselves to others. Until you stop doing that, unfortunately, you're going to stay exactly where you are right now, because that just comes down to mindset. So I'm going to invite everybody, whether you're here live, whether you're watching on replay, to make a vow to yourself in this moment. In this moment, You are making a sacred vow to yourself that not only are, yes, I am the masterpiece, yes, I am the one. We're going to take it a step further, and yes, I am a millionaire. Yes, I am the masterpiece. I am the one that is going to set my family financially free forever. Oh gosh, that feels just incredible to say out loud. So I'm going to give you a few homework tasks and activities from today's session. And the first one is to do one of two things. Now this does sound a little wacky, but it works. To either open your phone, your camera, or to stand in front of a mirror and just say over and over and over again, I am the masterpiece. I am the one. I am the masterpiece, and I am the one that is going to set my family financially free forever, because I am a millionaire. And you're going to say it over and over and over again. And what's going to make it feel so real is you are going to just embody this mindset that I am done playing. I am done waiting for permission. I am done being stuck in my life. Now, I get so passionate about this. I've literally got goosebumps, because we need to take control of our lives, and we need to take radical self-ownership over our business. We have to stop playing small. We must stop hiding, and we must stop thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. No one's going to buy. Oh, look at that person. She's been in business for 25 years. Oh, look at him. He's making, $50,000 offers. Oh, I'm just not good enough. I'm calling bullshit right now. You are the masterpiece. You are the one. You are the masterpiece and the one that will set your family financially free forever. I can stand here and say it to you 100 times, 1,000 times. But gorgeous one, until you embody this, nothing will change. So we need to stop comparing ourselves to other people. We need to stop looking on Instagram and all these pretty little pictures and, oh, I became a millionaire in 7 days. And we need to see this as an opportunity to truly be the masterpiece of our lives. Not just of one small part of it, but of our entire life. So my first invitation for you today is to stand in front of a mirror or in front of your phone and to say those words over and over and over again. Now, I do something a little bit different because I feel that I am very confident in my work. I'm very confident in my body of work over the last 25 years. I have my beautiful husband, my children. I'm in a very different place to where I was this time last year, this time 5 years ago, this time 25 years ago. For me, it's about really embodying an act of service. So once you've hit those multiple 7 figures, which you will, it becomes a different mindset. I'm actually not going to talk about that mindset today because that is very different to what we're talking about inside the Millionaire Mindset Code. What it then becomes is you have the money, you have the finances, you have the power to do what you want with that money. Money then becomes a tool for you to create epic experiences, to create memories, to buy property, to have holidays, to invest, to retire your partner, give money to your loved ones. It's a whole different mindset. But right now, inside this moment, inside the Millionaire Mindset Code, you need to have a very deep, true conversation with yourself about embodying this, about seeing this now as an opportunity. I think one of the biggest mistakes that I see in this mindset space is we're selling online. And most of you and most of us see this as competition. The moment we stop seeing it as competition and seeing it as opportunity, everything changes. That is when you crack the millionaire mindset code. Suddenly we go from, oh, there are so many coaches, there are so many transformational healers. Look at all the mystics, look at all the female intuitive business coaches, the consultants, look at all those products. Oh, so many masterminds, so many to look how many people have money to spend on their transformations. We've got 2.9 billion people just on one social media platform, being Facebook. There is so much wealth. There is so much abundance. You are literally sitting on a gold mine right now. But until you crack that code of seeing it as opportunity over competition, nothing changes. But you have this moment in time. I am gifting you this moment in time to be and embody being the masterpiece, being the one. And what takes you to the next level is being so specific. Being so specific about not only what you desire, but what you need to do to get there. Anybody can say, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire by this time next month, or I'm going to be a millionaire by my birthday. How? Why? What? Where? What are you going to do to bring that from a dream to a reality? We can manifest all we want, and I'm such a believer. I'm actually a manifester inside the human design world. I believe that, I embody that, but we need strategy and we need implementation to get us there. It's like a trifecta: the mindset, the manifestation, the strategy, the tactics, and then the implementation, the doing. We must do the work. So you are truly going to set an intention today that is specific. So I want you to think about this in a way, and I'm going to give you a couple of examples. You want to be the one that sets your family financially free forever. What does that mean to you? What does that look like to you? So the second part of the homework from today's session is going to involve you either getting a beautiful journal, you can do it on your laptop, your phone, however it aligns and feels beautiful to you. And we're going to call it our Millionaire Roadmap. Our Millionaire Roadmap is going to showcase what we need to do, and everything that I do is about hyper speed. It's about collapsing time. You don't need to spend 25 years building a multi seven-figure business. That might take you 7 months. That might take you 2 years. It might take you 3 or 5 years, but it doesn't need to take you 25 years. Let's collapse time by being so intentional about how we're going to reach that goal. We must take radical self-ownership. We can no longer blame it on somebody else because our business isn't working, because we don't have enough sales. Let's be honest, how many times have you gone and reached out to 10 new possible connections in a day? When did you do your last Facebook Live? When did you send a really beautiful, nurturing email to your audience, letting them know about a brand new offer? Do you have a buyer's paradise where people can buy offers from you every single day? Can you? Most of you probably saying no. We need to make it easy for our audience to say yes. We need to make it easy and such an effortless and joyful transaction. Remember, a transaction must take place for a transformation to take place. So as much as I love, and I'm so proud of this, that I give so much free value, that I share content, I answer questions, I share strategy, but then I also have offers that people can pay that will collapse time, and they will get those results because they've got proximity to power and wisdom and mentorship with me. So a transaction must take place for that transformation to take place. What are you going to do to get you to that number, whether it is $1 million in 12 months, whether it's $2 million in 3 years? You must take radical self-ownership and come up with these numbers and plan yourself. As I said, no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to do the work for you. So today I want you to really sit with yourself, with your journal or laptop or whatever it is that you want to really bring this to life, and set your intention and set it in such a specific way that we can break down numbers. I want to ask you this question. I really want you to sit with this and answer this for yourself. Do you have a business, or do you have a very expensive hobby? Do you have a business, or do you have a very expensive hobby? If you want to have $1 million in a certain time frame, stop wishing for it. Stop putting it out in the universe and hoping that it's going to happen. Start showing up and putting out in the world content and creations and offers that your audience can buy. I call it a buyer's paradise. This is something that I've called it for years and years because I just love this so much. I'm going to move into a little different direction now. We all love to shop. We love to buy, whether it's a beautiful new handbag, whether we've just joined a gym and we want some new workout clothes. Maybe if you're like me, you might want to buy some beautiful appliances for the kitchen or some beautiful pieces for the home. I love to buy travel and experiences. We love to buy, we love to shop, but we do not like to be sold to. So this is something I really want you to take some time after today's session with. Are you ready to create a buyer's paradise where you have these incredible, indescribable, magical, transformational experiences that your audience can buy 24/7? It's a shop that's always open. I did a masterclass regarding this inside I Am the Masterpiece, which is one of my beautiful signature programs inside Victoria Garlic, the Mentor, which is my flagship. And we really looked at creating a buyer's paradise that's open 24/7, and everything that we do is about being authentic and about being transparent. And I literally shared these words inside the masterclass, and I hope that they truly do resonate with you because they change everything. Once you really get this transmission that I'm sharing with you now, once you're downloading this transmission, it's going to change for you. You might not get it right in this moment, but maybe if you watch back, or maybe next week you take some time to go through this masterclass again, it needs to click. There needs to be a transmission that takes place. Needs to click. Okay. We have so many messages thrown at us all day, every day. From emails to sign up for this registration, for this webinar, download this free PDF, sign up for this course, join my free group, open this flyer, here's a coupon. Here's another email. Here's a Facebook ad. Here's a sponsored post on LinkedIn. It is a very, very noisy world that we live in. It's very noisy. We have to stop seeing that as competition, and we must see it as opportunity. There is so many millionaires being made online, more now than ever before. And this is your opportunity to reach out and make it happen for yourself. More than ever, with what's going on in our changing world and changing times, people need connection. We are moving away, and I really want you to feel into this and how this feels. We're moving away from what we call a hidden offer, where people must watch a 60 or a 90-minute webinar, then they jump on a call with someone from a sales team. They have to be on that call for 60 or 90 minutes, and then at the end of that, they'll find out how much the offer is. And it becomes this step-by-step checklist, and we've seen it before. The webinar has all the slides. It doesn't have a conversation. It's a presentation. There's no connection. It's very generic, very static. Often they'll say they're on live when you know it's recorded. We are moving away from that faster than I thought possible, and I couldn't be more pleased, because I have always run my business in what I call an unconventional way. I've always really trusted that my audience would find me when they needed me. And beautiful Yvonne, one of my gorgeous, gorgeous one-on-one clients, is here with us today. And I hope you don't mind me sharing this, Yvonne. Yvonne found me online when she was on a cruise. She was on a cruise writing her book, and she found me. She didn't need a call with anyone. She didn't need to send me 1,000 questions. She felt a deep connection and knew that she needed to work with me, and she needed to work with me now, and she signed up, and we got started working together straight away, because there was a feeling, there was an emotion of connection. So more than ever, we need to really start basing everything that we're doing as a masterpiece in our business is about connection and truly showing up in our most authentic and transparent versions of ourselves ever. We need to raise the standards of what everybody's doing on this online space, or in this online space, I should say. Raise the standards. We need to be more transparent than ever before. And that doesn't just come down to pricing. It comes down to, if somebody doesn't feel like a good fit for you, if somebody's part of your masterclass, your mastermind, your coaching container, don't just keep them in there for the money. It doesn't serve them, and it certainly doesn't serve you. There is so much money. There is so much abundance waiting for you. But you must crack that inner code, that inner dialogue, that it is no longer competition. It's no longer, I'm not good enough, no one's going to buy. This is an opportunity for me to show that I am a masterpiece, that I am the one. That if people want to work with me, they will find me. We need to trust that our people will find us. I have customers, and I don't even like calling them customers. I have friends within my network that have been buying from me for over 20 years. Some of these women in particular will message me every few months saying, when's the next group container coming? When's the new program inside the mentor coming? Is there a wait list for one-on-one? And I've always tried to do this with such integrity that I have lots of different offers at lots of different price points that make it fun, that make it exciting for my audience to buy. As soon as somebody puts their credit card in to buy a program with me, to be part of my high-end mastermind, which was 125k and it's about to go up to 175k, or 12-month payments of 15,555. Transparent, so proud of that, transparent with my pricing. I want them to feel so excited about the possibility. I want them to feel my life is about to change in this moment, not because of Victoria. Remember, they're not investing in me. They're not investing in you. They are investing in themselves. They are finally not only putting it out to the universe that they are ready, they are taking action, they are making a transformation in their life. They are saying to themselves, I am so worth it. I am the masterpiece. And I am the one. And what I love so much about this, and why my core messaging around this is so important to me, is we are all the one. We are all the masterpiece. And as soon as we can have that inner dialogue with ourselves, that it is not comparing, that we are the one, we are the masterpiece, and this is the opportunity of a lifetime, everything changes. You have cracked the code for yourself. So next time you are online and you see these incredible humans making these beautiful offers, instead of feeling triggered, instead of feeling, how can she do that? How can she charge that much money? Who does Victoria think she is to charge $175,000 for a 12-month mastermind? Who is she? Instead of feeling triggered, let's change that to empowered. There is so much wealth, so much money, so much abundance, and this is your opportunity to have that. And instead of just going and making one offer, which for many of you feels safe, why don't we move to creating a buyer's paradise that is so irresistible and so exciting that people are ready to buy whenever you share something new, because you're sharing indescribable, magical, transformational experiences. You're not sharing a course or a program or a group container. You are sharing journeys for them to embark on through co-creation. You are embarking on this transformational experience together. I use the word co-creation in all of my messaging, because whether you come in at a $55 portal product offer, one of my, 2K pricing offers, all the way up to my very, very high-end one-on-one, it's about co-creation. And I have clients that start at my portal products. Now, a portal product is what you see all over the internet. Those $7, $27, $49, $97 offers that are huge value at a lower price point, because what we're doing is we're getting paid to grow our audience. So instead of paying, $5, $10, $25 for a click on a Facebook ad, we're getting people to put up their hand and say, I'm actually going to put my hand in my pocket and pull out my credit card and pay $47.99 to be part of this portal product. High value. It's a lower price point, but you're opening yourself up to this whole new world and getting paid to grow your email list, getting paid to grow your audience. You can give all the free content in the world, and I'm such an advocate of that, because I've got thousands of people that have purchased or haven't purchased something. They've come in on a freebie and then have purchased a high-end product. And then I've got another whole market segment of people who we actually have them as our freebies in our email market segmentation list. They've never bought anything, and I'm 99% confident they never will. They love freebies, But I could probably say to you, if I was to have a conversation with those people, very few of them would have even opened one of my ebooks or viewed one of my masterclasses, because they're not investing in themselves in any substantial way. They're not taking radical self-ownership. And that's what you and that's what I must do. Remember, this is a one-on-one conversation between you and I. Nobody else is part of this conversation. This is between you and I, and this is a real, honest, raw conversation that you must have with yourself, because you need to crack the millionaire mindset code from competition to opportunity, because nobody is coming to save you. I want you to really think about, and I want to invite you to think about expanding your mindset in a way that it becomes unreasonable. And I want to use the word unreasonable in the greatest possible context. I want you to invite yourself to make unreasonable wealth in unreasonable time frames. So for example, and I'd love to give you a few examples. I have a beautiful client, Kimberly. She's one of my one-on-one clients inside the Mentor. We meet 6 times a year. We just had one of our sessions last week. She was having a $997, so a 1K offer, was selling 2, maybe 3 a month, getting these really phenomenal results for her audience. The problem was there was nothing to buy after that 1K offer. That was all she offered. She had audiences, people that she was speaking to, so her audience asking her, what can I buy after that? Or she even had people saying, is there another opportunity for me to work with you that's, a little bit more time with you, that maybe I could be part of the group container? Is there a mastermind? But there was nothing else. The transformation that she was creating with them, they didn't think was possible for $1,000. So after we had a very deep dive conversation, and it really was about her own mindset, she already had her intellectual property, this beautiful signature system. Everything that she was doing was around releasing weight in women in a certain age. They thought for $1,000, this transformation that they were getting, which was literally changing their life, was too good to be true. So we did a little market research. We got her to do some in-depth interviews with potential clients. And it all came down to the fact that her audience wanted this transformation. They wanted to release this weight in such a time frame that was unreasonable, that they were happy to pay so much more for that. So what we did was we created, I've got such a big smile on my face because she's just doing such incredible work, and it just helping these women really find themselves again after they have released the weight. So we've changed the offer to a $9,999 offer. So it's a 10K offer. It's a 10K introduction offer. So they work with her for 10 weeks. Then they get 10 weeks free. It's a 10K offer. Once she shared that in 2 places, one on her email list, which had just over 200 women, I think literally like 203 people, and shared it inside a private Facebook group that she had, which had 112 or 113 women in it. She sold 11 places, pay in full, $9,999. Like that. 2 things happened. One, she changed her mindset from why would people buy from me to why wouldn't they? I am working with them in this beautiful, nurturing, co-creation space to get a transformation of a lifetime. These women in her audience inside Kimberly's audience have tried everything. They are at that point of almost, I like to use the word desperation. They needed this transformation. It was this beautiful inner work that they did. And it was so much more about releasing weight. It came back to them refinding themselves, finding out who they were. And we really focus on her messaging. A lot of them, actually not a lot of them, all of them are mothers. Their children are a little bit older now, and they feel like they've lost their identity as a mother. So now they're trying to find themselves as a woman, as a standalone woman, recapture their identity by releasing the weight and refinding themselves. So the $10,000 investment into themselves felt like a better fit than the $1,000 investment, even though it was the same result, the same transformation. It's that psychology of the buyer's behavior. And we made this beautiful buyer's paradise that we've now, just from our last call, now created a main, what did she end up calling it? It was maintaining your inner self, or maintaining your true inner self, something along those lines of really maintaining where they are now. And that continued in a 10-month program. And that program came to 19,000. So she has a buyer's paradise and has captured this marketplace in a way that these women want this transformation. They have a desire, and in their mind, the 1K couldn't quite justify, they couldn't get there for that. But for the 10K, it felt like a great fit. So pricing at different offers for different members of your audience that are in different life stages is such a beautiful way to not only create impact and to help people, but to get you to that $1 million in that time frame that you desire. You are on nobody else's time frame. This is your own, and you are the masterpiece. You are the one. Oh, I feel so good every time I say that. So my question to you now is, are you happy with what you're putting out in the world in terms of your offer or your offers? Are you happy? Do you feel like you are making impact? Do you feel like you're showing up and being this beautiful creator of confidence for your audience? Do you have offers that are selling every single day? Are you giving different opportunities, different transformation, different life stages? And if the answer is no to any of those questions, I really invite you to sit down and start mapping out your $1 million roadmap, how it's going to work for you. What do you need to do yourself to make that happen? No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to do the work for you. How are you going to take radical self-ownership and make this happen for yourself? It feels so incredibly rewarding to take radical, and I use the word radical not lightly, because it's not an easy fix. It is making a radical decision in this moment, not tomorrow, not next week, not on the 1st of January, but right now. Taking this moment in time to say, I'm done playing small. I'm done treating my business like a hobby or a charity. I'm done being inconsistent and just showing up when I feel like it. I'm now ready to take radical self-ownership on all dimensions of my business growth and make it happen by setting these goals. So by this time next week, I want to have sold 10 of my 5K offers. By this time next month, 20 of my 10K offers. Make a plan. Set the intention, make the plan, and do the work. Mindset, strategy, implementation. It is the trifecta. If you miss one of those, Something is missing, a piece of the puzzle is missing. So if you are not happy with what you're putting out to the world, if you're not happy with your one offer, if you want to create a buyer's paradise, make it something that is fun and something that is exciting, and don't even feel like you're selling. For me, I use the word serving. I feel like I am just serving my clients. I'm creating these transformational, indescribable pockets of time that they can use as an opportunity, whether it's through the mentor, which is my fusion of life and business mentorship, whether it's just through my business mentorship, whether it's through one-on-one, whether it's through my high-end mastermind, whatever that might look like. I want it to be fun, exciting, joyful. I want them to get off the call, with their bank from transferring the money or getting off PayPal, or they've just put in their credit card into one of my funnels. I want them to be so excited about the possibility that they have said yes. They have had an effortless yes to themselves. I had a beautiful client who wanted to work with me inside the Mentor Mastermind. As I said, it is $175K for a 12-month commitment. She was very unsure. We were just on Facebook Messenger. We were messaging each other back and forth. She had a few questions, which I was so delighted to answer. That's a huge investment for any of us. More than happy to have that conversation. And I actually said to her, why don't we just jump on a 5-minute call, like right now, and let's just have a chat. Because there is an application process for that, because not only do they have to be saying yes to themselves, they have to be the right fit for that exclusive group, because we only ever have 20 women inside the Mentor Mastermind. We jumped on a call and it just was excuse after excuse, but it was masked as something else. But it wasn't just fear, it was, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve to spend that kind of money on myself. So I said to her, her name was Sage, I said, Sage, I don't believe that this is your time. I don't believe this is your moment in time. But I think you're there. I think you're so close. I think that the next step is there. So instead, I recommended that she come and work with me inside the Mentor Experience, which is a whole different product. It's only a $5,555 product for 12 months and access to all of my programs, all of my masterminds for a full year. We've had over a year wait list for that, so it was something I knew that I could get her in straight away. And within the first probably 2, maybe 3 days of being inside that group, she messaged me and she said, I've gone through Hyperspeed, which is my 14 micro intensive masterclasses. I've been through the Calling, which is a really deep inner work program that I have. And she said, and I've crafted my offer. Is there any chance you could have a look at it? I said, absolutely. I had a look at it. It was amazing. We tweaked maybe 2 or 3 tiny little things. We did change the price point. She had it at $5,000. We changed it to $14,999, so a $15K product. She shared it with her group, 0 email list, shared it with her group, and she sold 3 that day. And everything changed because she said yes to herself with the right investment for her. The 175 was just, it wasn't even an expansion or a stretch. It just wasn't the right fit right then. But the 5555 was like a moment in time. So for you to really crack this millionaire mindset code, you need to move in a way that is aligned with you, in a way that moves your mindset, where you really do pick up on your inner dialogue. So if you are on Facebook or Instagram and you see that a woman has just sold her very first 50K offer, or a woman has just welcomed, her 100th member into her mastermind or into her membership platform. Instead of seeing someone's just had a $100,000 day, you have a choice, and it is a mindset choice in that one moment in time to see that as competition or to see that as opportunity. Instead of being triggered and instead of saying, I could never do that, I'm not good enough, why not reverse that and say to yourself, I could absolutely do that. Why am I not doing that already? Why don't I have a 50K offer? Why don't I have a mastermind that I'm selling for 175,000? Why am I not doing these things? Because I'm seeing it as competition, whereas there's all this opportunity. You're already the masterpiece. You're already the one. You don't need anything else. You don't need to be more to make more. You don't need to be any more than who you are right now. You're already everything you need to be. It's just a matter of doing a few small things differently. And it truly is about being a student of life. Instead of saying, okay, I've got to this point where I know everything. I don't need another coach. I don't need a mentor. I don't need to be part of any programs or masterminds. Why not start thinking about that as another whole opportunity for you? Being this student of life, for those of you that know me, you know that I've done my master's in marketing. You know that I have a very high-end coach that I spend a lot of money on every month. You know that I go to conferences, I enroll in different programs. I am a student of life. I want to continue to evolve, to grow, to transform as a student of life. I might be a mentor, and that's something that I'm so incredibly proud of and I've worked very hard to be. But I'm also a student of life and learning and transforming and growing and evolving as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a friend, as a sister, as a daughter, as a mentor, as a business. We need to start moving away from seeing other people as competition. And I talk about this often. When you do work with me, it is all about co-creation. And one of my core messages is walking side by side with Victoria. I don't want anyone to see me on a pedestal. I don't want anyone to see me as better. We might be different, but nobody's better. I learn from my clients all the time. I have these beautiful conversations, and often I'll come off a call and I'll be like, wow, that just blew my mind. I learned something new today. I have this incredible client called Tamara, and she coaches in quantum physics, and she is so fascinating, and I lean in listening to her. She'll often every few weeks send me a great article that she's discovered. She sent me a masterclass which wasn't even hers but was on quantum physics for me to watch only over the weekend, because she knows that I'm a student of life. I'm absorbing as I evolve. And that makes me not better, but different. And that's why with all of my clients, it's co-creation. We walk side by side. We co-create what they want. I have so many clients that don't want to make $1 million in their business. I've got beautiful young mums who want to work one day a week and just bring in, and I shouldn't even say just, because it's huge for them, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. I've got other clients, and I'm so proud. Maggie, one of our gorgeous clients, she's just come up to 1 year working with me inside the mentor, and she has just retired her husband in the last month. Olivia, one of our beautiful clients, she is a vet, and she is teaching mindset to vets globally. She retired her husband about 10, 11 months ago. We all have different goals, and because we are the masterpiece, because we are the one, they're our goals. It's what we want to achieve, not what somebody else wants to tell us to achieve, not what someone else thinks we should do. We have to stop waiting for permission, waiting for approval, seeking validation from somebody or from groups of people. To truly crack the millionaire code, you must set an intention that this moment in time right now is the moment that changes everything for you. You are going to truly show up for yourself, for your audience. You're going to stop trying to follow a to-do list and a checklist and asking permission and validation, and start creating indescribable, magical, transformational experiences at lots of different price points, and have this incredible buyer's paradise that's a shop that people can buy from 24/7. Have fun, because the more money you make, the more fun you're going to have in your life, because money is a tool. And not only that, you're going to be really living a life of service because you're helping people. And it doesn't matter whether it's in business, whether it's in life, whether it's in finding a dream partner, having a better relationship with their children, releasing weight like Kimberly's offer, whether you're teaching something new, helping someone overcome a struggle, a pain point. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are creating opportunity and not seeing competition. So we need to almost put some blinders on and really start looking at what's in front of us, not in front of other people. And instead of feeling triggered and feeling insecure, why not reach out to that incredible person that's worked so hard to have that 50K day or to have their first $5,000 sale? Congratulate them. Maybe invite them to come onto your podcast, or invite them to collaborate on something you're working on, and see it as an opportunity, not competition. Is it clicking? You just need that one click. That is the code. Once you can crack that, it changes everything in this one moment in time. I have had such an incredible conversation with you. I hope that one, if not many things, have resonated with you today, have activated you to take action, set an intention, mindset, strategy, implementation, to remind yourself that nobody is coming to save you. You must take radical self-ownership over every element of your life and business, and stop waiting for the right time. Stop looking and seeking for validation, for approval, for permission. This is your life and you only get one of them. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is your moment in time to truly step into your power, because you already are the masterpiece. You already are the one. You have it all. You just need to be willing to change your mindset and crack that code, because there is so much money waiting for you on the other side of that. But you must do that deep inner work yourself, and not only tell people you're worth it, but truly feel it and truly embody it. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't days that I don't feel like showing up at work. There are not days that I don't feel like I'm not good enough and, do I really have to do another offer? Those things happen. We're all human beings. But to truly, truly, truly embody ourselves as a masterpiece, we need to be willing to really regain and restore from those days very, very quickly, and maybe make them hours instead of days, or days instead of weeks, wherever you are on that journey yourself. You are the masterpiece. You are the one. And it is now your moment in time, this exact moment, this exact minute, to set a vow, to set an intention to yourself that you will be a millionaire if that is your goal. but there are things you need to do to make that happen. So what will those steps entail? What will your buyer's paradise look like? You could create a 50K offer and sell 2 every single month as an effortless experience. You could create one 80K offer and sell 1 every single month. You could create a 10K offer and sell 10 as an effortless experience every month. Do the numbers. Make it a reality. Stop dreaming and wishing and hoping this is going to happen. Radical self-ownership. That is your new life. That is from this moment in time how you are going to look at everything you do in your life and business. I hope that you have been able to crack that code today. I hope that I have activated and inspired you to really take action of your own life and your own business and make it happen for you. I wish you so much love, so much success. If you have any questions at all, please send me a private message on Facebook and I will answer those messages personally. If you'd like to work with me inside any of my one-on-one, reach out and we can have a conversation about that as well. It has been my absolute honour, my absolute pleasure to spend time with you today and sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much and bye for now.